Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. GWT family, welcome to tonight's Sunday night leadership training. We have a very special guest on tonight who's going to take us through Diamond Advantage. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to my business partner, Tanya Bristow. This is Katrina Naylor, Ambassador from Perth, Western Australia, and Tanya and I are both ambassadors of the month for this month. Unfortunately, Tanya's health has taken a little bit of a turn for the worst and she's in hospital. So I just wanted to send some love out to her and thinking of her, and I know the GWT family is sending their love. So we'll get stuck straight in. I know Sarah's keen to kick off the training, so I'm just going to introduce. So Sarah's a regional ambassador. She comes from a book publishing background, but always wanted to find a part-time home-based opportunity to supplement her income. She and her business partner, Winnie Cheng, always believed in building a plan B when you don't need it. They spent 2 years working their plan B in health and wellness, MLM, and experienced some success, but the market was too saturated with all other companies selling the same type of products. And I know that we've all felt that at some point. It wasn't until January 2013 that Sarah reconnected with her friend of many years, National Ambassador Renee Liao. When he showed them GWT's amazing products and compensation plan, they launched right away, but it took them 9 months to break their ties with the other company and change their mindset. They got plugged into the training system, applied what they learned, and earned $20,000 in their first 2 months. To date, they've personally launched over 40 VDMs, and their team has grown to over 1,200 VDMs in 21 different countries, and have helped their team to expand into China. With Winnie becoming a new mother of an adorable baby boy, and Sarah recently choosing unemployment, they don't need to worry, as GWT will now be their plan A. So I just want to welcome to the call Sarah Wong. Are you there, Sarah?
Hi, Katrina. How's it going?
Hi. Good to have you on the call tonight. I heard you were saying before that you guys have had a bit of snow now, ready for winter.
Just a light dusting.
It's the opposite for us here in Australia. We're having a heat wave at the moment and there's a lot of bushfires going on. So worlds apart, but we can be connected over these webinars, and looking forward to your training tonight, Sarah. I'll mute myself and let you guys get started.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Katrina, for that amazing introduction. And Tanya, get well soon. I know you're keeping us posted on Facebook, and really, who needs a gallbladder, right? So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone on this webinar. Tonight, we're going to actually be talking about one of my favorite topics, and it's something that everyone should really strive towards, right? Whatever package that you as an LC chose to start with GWT is a great package to start at, but eventually everyone definitely wants to get to a diamond. And I'm going to talk about some of the advantages that being diamond really gives you. And really the purpose is to help get you to the 10K plan even faster. So let's get started. Okay, so Diamond Advantage. If you've entered, Diamond basically the package is $3,500 Canadian dollars, and every month for the monthly inventory account, you would contribute 150 Canadian dollars per month. So let's take a look at how this looks like. So when you become a diamond, you actually get 3 VDMs, or sorry, not 3 VDMs, but 3 business centers, right? All of us are really building our business center 1, but think of business center 2 and 3 are your dormant, future franchises. Now, unless you hit the Cap Club, like some of our leaders have, when you hit Cap Club, that means that your VDM 1, you're actually stably making $10,000 every week, okay? And only until you hit the Cap Club will corporate actually allow you to start opening number 2, and when that caps at $10,000 per week, then you can actually start working on your number 3. So, but let's just focus on building, Business Center 1 first, okay? Now, as you're building Business Center 1 and your team grows, as you can see on the left side here, you have LCs coming on board, correct? And it goes down to infinity because GWT has no levels, and which makes building business really, really easy. And of course, on your right side, you're also doing the same thing. You're building your team. So that also goes down to infinity. Now, in this example, say you've banked about $1 million in commissionable volume. That goes on the left, but then also you've got 2 million coming up on the right. And another fabulous thing about our business is that none of these commissionable volume ever expires. It's always there for you. Now, just based on Business Center 1 or VDM number 1, you have in total, both left and right side, 3 million in commissionable volume. So at Diamond, we actually get paid at the maximum payout, which is 8%. So that means that in your Business Center 1, you've actually cashed out $240,000. Now, what also happened, because you're actually saving $150 per month in your monthly inventory program, you not only bank this 3 million in volume in Business Center 1, but you're also banking what you did on the left side in Business Center 2 and on the right side in Business Center 3. So that 1 million on the left that paid you in Business Center 1 also gets banked in your Business Center 2. And same thing happens to the right side. That 2 million that flowed up in the right side also banks in Business Center 3. And this can only happen if you are saving $150 per month. Now, when you do cap out at your Business Center 1 and you're making $10,000 every week, now you can start building Business Center 2. So in Business Center 2 on the left side, you already banked 1 million in volume. But because your Business Center 2's right side, you haven't started building it, it has 0 volume. And same thing happens on the right side. Your Business Center 3 on the left has no volume because you haven't built it yet. But once you start building Business Center 2 on the right side, say that first LC came in and they were actually a diamond. Well, for a diamond, since we're talking about dollars, we're going to say, we're going to talk about the volume that flows up in dollars as well. So for every diamond, what flows up is $2250, like $2,250 in volume that flows up. So that $2,250 not only flows up to Business Center 1, but it also flows to Business Center 2. So now, not only does your Business Center 2 earn $500, but your Business Center 1 also earns you another $500. So for that one person coming in on your Business Center 2's personal side or the right side, you actually get $1,000. You get paid out on Business Center 1 and 2. Now I remember when I finally got it, it took me a few times to actually go through this training and finally understand. It was like a light bulb coming on, right? Why wouldn't you want to be diamond And why wouldn't you want to be saving $150 a month if you can bank the volume in all 3 business centers? Now, in this example, if this person was diamond but they didn't save $150, say they were only saving $35, for example, you would only be banking your volume in only Business Center 1. And when it came time to actually building Business Center 2, you'd actually have to do a lot more work, right? The way I see it, being a diamond and saving $150, you're actually saving up for the future because you've cut down your workload for Business Center 2 and 3 by half. So as the slide says, get paid twice on the same volume. And same thing happens on the right side. If that one diamond comes in on your Business Center 3's inside leg, which in this example is the left side, that 2250 flows up to pay you in Business Center 1, but also it flows up to Business Center 3. And so now number 3 pays you $500, but so does Business Center 1. So once again, you get paid twice on the same volume. And when I saw this, I thought it was so cool. I think I was driving and I was stopped at a red light and it suddenly clicked, right? So it's one of my favorites that I love to tell people this is how we get paid in the long run. Now, another thing about being diamond is that you actually get to cash out at the highest commission level, right? So here we've got cycle levels 1 to 7, as you can see on the left side, right? Anytime your total commissionable volume on left and right equals $500, you actually get paid out $20, right? And that's 4%. And there's several different levels in between that, but obviously the highest one is cycle level number 7, where every 6250 in commissionable volume, you actually get paid out $500, and that's 8%. But that only happens if you're a diamond. If, say, you were a retailer and you were saving $35 a month, every time your team commissionable volume is 6250, you don't make 500, you only make 50. And for the same amount of work, why would you want to get paid $50 instead of $500? So becoming a diamond is actually really, 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 really important. Okay, can't stress that enough. And as this slide says, your teams can be all over the world, right? We are a global business. We have business. We have business partners in 94 different countries right now, and that's just going to keep expanding. So while you're sleeping, your team on the other side of the world will be making money, and vice versa. So you want to maximize what you can make from your team commissions, where every 6250 you're getting paid the full 8%, which is $500, and that only happens if you're a diamond. Now, another thing that we have is called the business development bonus, or match and travel bonuses. So anybody, even if you're not a diamond, whoever you personally introduce, which will be your first generation, you'll get 10% income match and travel bonus. But if you're a diamond, you actually get the full 10%. Okay. Now also, another thing about being a diamond is that anybody your first generation personally introduced into this business, those people are now your second generation. And only at diamond can you make another 5% income match and travel bonus from your second generation. Okay, so important. There's so many bonuses and stuff if you're a diamond that, why wouldn't you want to be a diamond, right? So let's just go over some of the importances. So number 1, become a diamond level ASAP and contribute your monthly savings of $150 per month into your inventory account to accumulate the volume on all 3 business centers. Okay, and just by doing that, you can actually, let me backtrack, right? $150 per month is your money that you are saving for future inventory or whatever you want to do with it, right? Whether you want to buy it as inventory, you want to buy things for yourself to wear, buy it as gifts, save up for a nice fairy mosh piece. You can do a lot of things with your IA. So, I think I'm not the only one speaking, but I think a lot of you out there saving $150 just isn't enough to buy all these amazing products that, Sanaz and the corporate team are constantly giving us, right? So, very exciting. I love being on IA and for my own shopping, right? So, it's really, really awesome. But because if you're saving the $150 into your inventory account in your diamond, well, you get to bank the volume in all 3 business centers. So, business center number 2 and 3 can become valuable retail, So number 2 and 3 business centers can become really valuable in terms of real estate because of the amount of volume it will accumulate. This is your business, and you can choose to either pass it down to your future generations, sell it at your own negotiated cost, or partner with someone else to build it with you or for you. So whenever it comes to, talking about banked inventory or banked IA points, we've always used, Reza Mesgarlu's story. So Reza, who's currently right now in Nigeria for the big Nigerian conference, he is our national ambassador and, our first millionaire in the company. And his story is pretty interesting because he actually joined in 2005. But for the first 3 years, he just kept contributing to his $150 a month IA. Now, during those 3 years, he actually didn't do anything with GWT. He just kept saving because he was so comfortable with his cushy, government job, and he was really busy to begin with, right? But by the time he actually got started, which I think was 3 years later, in terms of building the business, he had already banked $8 million of volume on one side because of his senior partners and his junior partners were building that one side. But because on the other side, he actually didn't start building yet, so he had no volume. So he wasn't cashing out yet, but he actually had $8 million in commissionable volume banked on his common side, which is really, really amazing. So when he actually started to build, he was cashing out so fast, and he became a millionaire in I can't recall exactly how many months, but it was like maybe 18 months, and it was just astounding to achieve that, right? So really awesome, and he actually only just contributed in his first 3 years the $150 per month, right? In my previous company in health and nutrition, every month I was forced to buy approximately 300 to 350 Canadian dollars of products every month just to keep my volume alive. And when Renee showed me, the GWT opportunity, and I found out that the most we would ever have to save, or the most we would ever have to spend, right, every month was $150. And I was thinking, wow, I can actually maintain 2 diamond accounts if I wanted to, right? And what made it really good was that this 150 is still my money going into my GWT inventory account for future shopping, okay? Whenever I wanted to, on whatever I wanted to. So I was not limited by that. But in health and nutrition, once I spent the money, I had all these products, and some of them were kind of unwanted because after 2 years in the industry, really, what else could I buy? If I couldn't use it and if I couldn't retail it, then it's just sitting in my basement. And to this day, I still have products, and sadly, most of them do have expiry dates, and they don't really retain their value, right? Unlike the GWT products that we have here, nothing has an expiry date, and I can buy whatever I want when I want, for whatever occasion I want. So I love it. And these things have value. I can pass it on to future generations as well. So in summary, Diamond has the best discounts on products, right? So if you, as I'm sure all of you are aware, Diamond, you can maximize your discount by getting up to 50% off, which is amazing. There's no other company in direct sales that I know of that gives such a deep margin in terms with their products, right? So you maximize your discounts. And as I showed you before, number 2, Diamond has best payout per cycle. So only at Diamond, your cycles are maximized, right? So using the example of every time your team generating $6,250 in commissionable volume, you actually cash out $500, which is 8%, and that's the max. Number 3, Diamond has the first generation matching bonus of 10%, which I showed you on the previous slide. But only Diamond has the second generation matching bonus of 5%. So in this company, it really pays to help your your business partners, right? Until the very last one that comes in is making money. Like, the more money they make, the more money you make. And corporate makes sure that they reward you for helping your team. Number 5, only Diamond accumulates volume on all 3 VDMs, okay? And I'd like to add that only Diamond on $150 a month in monthly inventory accounts contributions can actually accumulate volume on all 3 VDMs. And number 6, only Diamond in the first 30 days gives you the free $1,000 bonus of products, right? So, and you'll see a slide very soon, but basically for $3,500 initial investment into a Diamond, what you get is $4,500 retail value to shop with, right? Plus your $500 startup kit, you're getting $5,000. But if you can get to Diamond within 30 days, you get an extra $1,000, so that's $6,000. So for $3,500, you are getting $6,000 back in products. There is absolutely no risk. And if you're in a high taxation country like Canada, because you have a home-based business opportunity, now this doesn't matter if you are a retailer or Diamond, any of those 5 packages, as long as you come on board with one of those packages, you will get, you will unlock actually tax savings, right? Really, really important. And I remember in 2013, which was my first year with GWT, I was able to get back $5,000, just a little over $5,200 in my tax refund, right? And that's only because I had a global sole proprietorship business opportunity. Okay, so that was basically Diamond Advantage. If you guys have any questions, make sure you type it in the question pane below. But I'm going to also talk about some of our CDSE incentives. Okay. Now, for those of you who do go on the Tuesday night Fast Start training webinar, these slides will not be, a surprise for you. But tonight we're also going to talk about the incentives that come with attaining certain recognition levels. And usually to attain those certain recognition levels, you have to be Diamond. Okay. Now, as I said earlier, it doesn't matter which package that you actually came on board with. The most important thing is that we are all striving, if you aren't already, to become a Diamond. And remember all those benefits of the Diamond Advantage, right? You want to actually maximize your buying power. You want to maximize your earning potential, right? You want to be Diamond as soon as possible. Okay, so this slide basically talks about how you can get to Diamond. Okay, so if only in your first 30 days of joining can you actually have free upgrades as you sponsor up. So what I mean is, if you became if you came in as a retailer at 169, you have to launch 8 VDMs to get yourself to Diamond for free. Okay, and all of these have to be silver or above. But that only happens if it's within your first 30 days. However, if you became a retailer and it's past your first 30 days, but you want to become a Diamond, then all you have to do is just pay the difference. So $3,500 minus $169, and that's how much you have to pay to upgrade, right? And that works for all the packages. Silver, you have to sponsor 6 people, silver above, in your first 30 days to become a Diamond for free. Plangston, you have to launch 4 silver and above in your first 30 days, or gold, you launch 2 silver and above to get to Diamond. Or if you can, just start at Diamond. Start from day 1 as Diamond, and go order your products. Go crazy, right? Because we've got products that are very, very visually based, and I have found past experience that if you are wearing products, then the business comes to you, basically. As on an average day, I personally use anywhere from 8 to 12 products from our company, and any one of those products could potentially get me noticed, right? So it always happens, either I'm at a restaurant or I'm at the bank, and I have one of my favorite rings, the Rain or Shine ring in the 950 Selenium line. And when people see that, they actually come to me and ask me, wow, I really love that ring. Where did you buy it? And instead of me telling them which other store in the mall to go to, I say, thank you. I actually am partnered with a Canadian luxury designer company, and I get paid to wear. And then they'll be like, what? And they want to find out more. So always, I think as a goal for any new person in this business is to start outfitting yourself with products, right? And at Diamond, you're getting $6,000 in products. That's pretty crazy. So, have fun shopping. And, if I haven't stressed it enough, only Diamond will you be able to earn the extra $1,000 in products retail value in your first 30 days. Okay, so definitely a goal for all you non-Diamond people is to upgrade to Diamond. Okay, Even if you've passed your first 30 days, you want to get to diamond as soon as possible, because it just makes sense. All right, so what is the CDSE? Well, CDSE stands for Corps Diplomatique School of Excellence, okay? And basically everyone's goal after becoming a diamond is to hit these recognition levels in the CDSE, right? And it really shows you that you're applying yourself, you're plugging yourself into the system, and you know, it's basically a roadmap to success. Okay. Now, each of these CDSE recognition levels all come with bonuses if you hit them within 30 days. Okay. So, first step after you become a diamond is obviously to become a diplomat, and diplomats are super easy to achieve, right? All you have to do is just launch 3 diamond VDMs to become diplomat, okay? And for the diplomat challenge reward, so that means if you become a diplomat within 30 days, okay, you receive an extra $2,000 retail or 800 IA to shop with, okay? Really, really amazing. And of course, you get a pin, a really nice red pin to show everyone that you've actually hit that first recognition level. Now, the next step, once you become a diplomat, is to become an ambassador. And now, you know, we're super excited. Next April, after the convention, we, you know, anybody that has reached ambassador, and I believe the deadline for that is coming up soon, very soon next month, you actually qualify for a cruise. So I'm super excited. And how to get to ambassador? Well, all you have to do is launch 10 VDMs and help 3 of those become diplomats. So help 3 of those people, you know, also help sponsor 3 diamonds. Okay, and so anybody that has qualified for ambassador, regardless if it's within 30 days or not, you're going on this cruise. Okay, so congratulations. But if you're like one of those people like Stacey Renata from Perth, Australia, who achieved ambassador within 30 days of the join date, you know, she actually received up to $10,000 retail, so that's an extra 4,000 IA to shop with. You know, really, really amazing. And, you know, it's not easy, but if you can concentrate, you can do it, right? And of course, you get a really nice green pin, plus you get a golf shirt and a certificate, and then you also receive your cruise poster. Now, the next step after you become an ambassador is to become a regional ambassador. And now, not only do you get to go on a cruise, but you also get to qualify, but you also qualify for an exotic vacation. Okay, so the qualifications is basically you've personally launched 16 VDMs who are, I believe, silver and above, but they all have to be on their required inventory amount. So their monthly inventory, correct IA basically, for 6 months. Okay, so if you're a diamond, you are saving up $150 per month. If you are gold or plankton, you are saving $75 a month. If you're silver or retailer, you're saving $35 a month, right? So all of your 16 personally enrolled LCs have to be on their proper IA for 6 continuous months, okay? But out of those 16 people, you help one of them become an ambassador, okay? So if you have somebody in your team that's also going on the cruise that you personally introduced yourself, well, there you go. You have your ambassador. And, you know, you have to be earning on average about $5,000 in binary commissions per month for the last 3 months to qualify, and have a total of at least 50,000 in group volume per month. Okay. Now the rewards, I already said, is you qualify for the annual regional ambassador exotic vacation. Okay, so it's all inclusive, includes airfare from Toronto. It's a vacation at a 5-star luxury resort with the executive team and other qualifying RAs. Okay, and I believe last time when the qualifiers went, they went to a really amazing resort in Mexico, and they had personal butler. They got to really, really, really enjoy and pamper themselves. So, we can only thank, Ramin for his amazing vision in giving us a vehicle to attain time and financial freedom, but then also rewarding us for an exotic vacation. So, thank you so much. Now, awarded, you also get a nice purple pin, right, a shirt and a certificate, recognition on corporate social media pages, and you also receive your vacation poster. Now, what comes next afterwards? Well, you want to qualify to become a national ambassador and get that luxury car, right? All you have to do is launch 32 personally enrolled VDMs, and they have to be on their correct IA for 6 months consecutively. You also have to help one member of your team reach regional ambassador. So if you have someone in your team that you personally introduced who is going on that luxury vacation, well, there you have your regional ambassador. You have to earn an average of $10,000 in binary commissions per month for the last 3 months to qualify, and have 250,000 in group volume per month. Okay, and once you do all that, then you get your luxury car. Okay, so you can actually choose from BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Lexus, Cadillac, or Porsche for a free 18 months prepaid by GWT lease. Okay, so and your monthly limit on that 18-month lease is actually $1,500 per month. Okay. Now you get awarded with a genuine gold pin, you get your shirt, and you get a certificate. Also recognition on corporate social media pages, and you can receive your luxury car poster. And finally, your next goal would obviously be to become a global ambassador. And once you qualify for becoming a global ambassador, you actually get the exotic car. Okay, so the qualifications are launch 64 personally enrolled VDMs, and they all have to be on their correct IA for 12 months consecutively. You have to help one member of your team reach the status of a national ambassador. So if if you have someone on your team that you personally introduced who is already part of that luxury car club, then you got your national ambassador. You have to earn an average of $20,000 in binary commissions per month for the last 3 months to qualify, and have 1 million in group volume per month. Okay, and what kind of cars can you actually select for the exotic car program? You can actually choose Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, or Bentley for 18 months prepaid by GWT, up to $3,000 per month lease. Okay. I always tell Winnie, my business partner, that once we get to, like, say, the luxury car program, she can drive it. As long as she comes up to pick me up, then that's fine with me. And with these luxury cars, I'm actually more afraid to drive it than anything, probably. But who knows? I can always change. Now, you're also awarded with a genuine gold pin, shirt, and certificate, recognition on corporate social media pages, and receive your exotic car poster. So just a side note, whether it's the luxury or the exotic car program, your car color, the exterior has to be black. Okay, the interior could be whatever you want, but the exterior has to be black because it's a company car. Okay, and for requalifications, definitely go to your back office to check it out. Now, here are some of our past CDSE award qualifiers, and dreams are becoming reality before your eyes. And look at how happy that group of people are, And I'm so excited in 2016. We will be going on our regional ambassador vacation, but also the ambassador cruise. So super, super excited. And look at them having so much fun going on all these, different excursions and stuffing themselves with really good food. And there on the lower left-hand corner, you can see all of the qualifiers to date for the cruise, as well as for our other vacations and cars. That was at actually the Forensic Networker training this past July. And on the upper right-hand corner, you've got National Ambassador Renee Liao, who that's an old picture because he didn't change his license plate yet to GWT Guru, but he chose his childhood dream car, the BMW M5, and it's really loud and it has a butt massager. That's all I know. So what did we learn today? Well, basically, becoming a diamond is probably your first goal if you aren't one. And if you're a diamond, you maximize on your buying power, you maximize your earning potential, and you also maximize on your bonuses. Okay, and of course, if you go through the launch pad, or ask your My5, or log in every Tuesday for the Fast Start training, you can learn how to apply yourself so that you can reach these milestones, right? Reach these recognition levels, and that all, there's so many incentives that actually come with these recognition levels, right? So, the sky's the limit, basically, and you want to go out there and do the best you can in order to attain your time and financial freedom. But hey, these incentive programs are really great too. So I think that does it for me. Yep, that was the last slide. But feel free, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the question box, and I believe Katrina will help me, I guess, pick out some questions if there are any. So Katrina, back to you.
Thanks, Sarah. That was awesome. I always love hearing the Diamond Advantage because there's still quite a few amongst our team who still probably don't understand why they need to be diamonds. And then, all the rewards that come with building your team and helping others, the CDSE group. So just a question, Sarah. When you and Winnie got started, did you guys start as diamonds?
When we first got started, no. I think at the time we started as silver, so that we can actually get the $500 startup kit, because we knew that we needed products, right? But so no, we did not start at diamond. However, after 9 months of not doing anything in GWT, and when we came back, we actually saw that our story is a very, very scaled down version of, I guess, what Reza went through. 9 months of not doing anything, but we still kept saving our monthly inventory, right, which is very important, and I encourage everyone to do that. After 9 months, when we came back and we took a look at our back office with Renee, we realized that we had 150 people in 10 different countries join our team, and we did absolutely nothing. We have no idea who these people are, but because we've been continuously saving on our inventory, like on our IA, we were able to bank about 100,000 in commissionable volume on one side. So when we saw that, and coming from a direct sales background, we knew we were sitting on a potential gold mine. All we needed to do was just put a little bit of work into it. And sure enough, that's what happened. In the first 2 months, because we put some work into it, we actually cashed out 20,000 Canadian dollars in 2 months. So we were very excited. But yeah.
That's awesome.
And then of course, once we saw what we had in our back office, we immediately upgraded to Diamond to get even more products, right? And that's when it all started falling into place.
That's awesome, Sarah. I think it's a really valid point that you mentioned there. 100,000 commissionable volume. People that are on this call and you don't understand what's going on in your back office, I highly, highly recommend you get in touch with your My5, your upline, to run you through what those numbers mean. I know that Tanya and I have done that for a lot of our downline, and the power in numbers, when people actually understand what those numbers mean, it motivates them, and that, those light bulbs go off of, okay, well, how much can I make if I'm Diamond? So those upgrades start to happen. So I know that, we came in as Diamond at the very start. We knew what the advantage was, and those numbers in the back office, guys, if you don't know what they mean, they do relate to dollars. So it's definitely worth understanding it and, taking advantage of the Diamond advantage. So thanks for that, Sarah. We've got a couple of questions. So the first question we have is from Anne-Marie. She said that Diamond is the best as we all know, but if someone joined as a straight Diamond compared to someone who joins as a Plankston and upgraded by paying the difference 7 months after, she's noticed that the straight Diamond member has a higher buying power. Now, my understanding is that's not the case, other than the $1,000 bonus. Is that correct, Sarah?
That's correct. No matter when you get to Diamond, all your Diamond, all the great stuff about Diamond is there, right? Except, as you mentioned, the $1,000 bonus, which has to be done within your first 30 days. So whether you're a Diamond now or Diamond 7 months from now, you still get the same benefits that go with that package.
Yeah, perfect. So the buying power is the same regardless. It's just a $1,000 bonus if you upgrade within your first 30 days. I've got Anne, as she's actually put her hand up, so I'll just unmute. I think she might have a couple of questions. Hi, Anne-Marie, can you hear us? Anne-Marie, can you hear us? You might need to unmute yourself. So Anne-Marie, we've unmuted you on our end, but you might need to unmute yourself. Hello? Okay. All right, Anne-Marie, I suggest that if you've got any questions, you can contact Sarah or your My5, and we can get those answered for you. What other questions have we got here? We've got a question from Sam. He's asking whether the Diamond Advantage is available in other languages. I did ask him if there was a specific language, but he hasn't written back. But do we have multiple languages available?
For the Diamond Advantage, I believe it's only right now it's in English, but if you understand it, you can actually translate it to whatever language that you want, right? I know, I believe it's available in probably French and Chinese at this time, but definitely contact your My5 just to have them clarify with the LCG.
Okay, great. I've got another question here from Jason. So when it comes to the RA incentive, it says flights out of Toronto. What does that mean for us here in Melbourne or Australia? Do we need to pay our own ticket from down under?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that, but you can answer that.
Yep, so all flights do originate out of Toronto. So if you're not in the GTA area, then you'll have to pay your own way to actually get here, okay? And but by the time you're actually a regional ambassador, I'm sure I'm sure you can afford a flight from down under.
Yeah, I agree. I think by the time you're at RA, you've got a lot of cash flow coming in, and you can make it a trip and visit the headquarters. So, got another question. Can you upgrade in stages? For example, can you upgrade to silver 1 month and then diamond the next?
Definitely. Yeah, there's no time limit. Although we always, signify that, it's really important for you to get to diamond as soon as possible, right? However, if finances are tight or there's other things going on your plate, there is no time limit for when you can or you need to upgrade, right? So I have an LC actually in Boston. Her name's Rebecca, and she started off as retailer, but every single week she's been upgrading. She's been upgrading to the next level. So really, it's up to you, right? But to maximize everything, you want to become diamond as soon as possible.
Yeah, perfect. That was a question from Holly, so great question, Holly. Another question, we've got a couple of people just saying, thanks so much, Sarah, for the training. It was awesome. Henry from Australia said, that's awesome training, Sarah. Renee said, amazing training tonight, Sarah, as usual, very clear and very informative. Thank you so much. Lindsay said, that's amazing. Michelle's got a question. She just said, did you sell the products with at-home parties or at trade shows?
So for myself and Winnie, we actually don't retail as much as some of our other members in our team do, right? So in our team, we've got people who love retailing and they do home parties, and that's great, right? But for myself and Winnie, we love talking about the business opportunities. So we're sharing, right? And we both love to shop. So, we've got a pretty nice collection for, a plethora of products, if you will. And if the opportunity arises that someone actually does want to buy something that I have that probably they can't order online, then, we can talk.
Perfect. Yeah, I think Tanya and I are the same. I love this business because whatever we don't enjoy doing, there will be other people in the team that enjoy doing it. And, we do have people that love retail, so I'm all for go for it if you love it, but find what you love and what you love doing and stick with that, and everyone becomes a bit, an expert in their own area. So awesome. We just got more people saying thank you very much, Sarah. I don't have any more questions, so I just want to say thank you so much. Always learning from you guys. Can't wait to catch up with you again at the convention and then the cruise. Very excited by that. So,
yes,
yeah.
All right, thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, Sarah. So, guys, I'm just going to quickly run through just some notifications. Sorry, I'll just bring it up. Okay. Okay, perfect. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Just give it 2 seconds. Okay, perfect, guys. So just wanted to run through, for those that don't know, we've got some promotions on at the moment for November, month of November, November to Remember. It was launched that our first promotion, we've got 1 year warranty on our Posh line. So for those that are not too sure what this means, well, basically our fashion accessory range is going to have a 1 year warranty. It's a major policy announcement. It's not for our first generation Posh though, so just bear that in mind. But that's unheard of, guys. That's, that's for me an industry first. I know a lot of the fashion accessory lines that you can get from the shops would not offer you that 1 year warranty, so that's very exciting. We've also got a $150 shopping spree, guys. So all renewed VDMs will receive $150 credit towards the Posh new Posh Vibe that's coming out. So that's our new range. So jump on that, guys. Like I said, this is the month of November. We've also got, sorry, my slides don't want to play. There we go. We've also got GWT for the next 30 days. Well, it's not going to be 30 days because we're already, partway through November, are going to pay up to 80% of our shipping fees. Now, this is huge, guys. So this is from the 10th of November to the 10th of December. You know, take advantage of this, guys. Shop, you know, if you're doing home parties, even if you're doing your own Christmas shopping for yourself, take advantage of these low shipping costs. It's just next level to build your business. I know a lot of us here in Australia are very excited by this right now. We've also got the launch 10 BDMs. So from November 1st to the 30th, there's a $1,500 bonus up for grabs. Now, guys, this isn't just about launching 10 VDMs. This is actually going to help you build your business. So not only are you building a business by launching 10 silver and above, this is helping you get to those CDSE levels that Sarah's just talked to us about. You need 10 silver and above VDMs to be an ambassador, and 3 of those are diplomats. So guys, this promotion is just adding extra value, more money in the pocket for you, and just imagine what that's going to do for your business and explode your business. I just wanted to throw this slide in here. This is your new prototype. This is the new posh timepieces, and as you can see, women and men. These are being modelled by the lovely VP of Senior Design, Sanaz Human, and our CEO, Ramin Mazgallo. Amazing, amazing timepieces. I know everyone can't wait for these timepieces to be available. And Sarah's talked about the cruise, guys. I don't need to go into this in any more detail other than they're the dates. Departing April 11. I would love to see so many more people on that cruise. I know Tanya and I are super excited, and Stacey and Ronan, you know, we're going to be there from Australia, and we know there's a lot in our team. We've got a couple of people not far away from Ambassador. So, you know, be on this cruise, guys. It's going to be absolutely next level. You're going to be amongst all the leaders from the company, the CEO, our VP of design. You know, what better way to immerse yourself amongst some amazing, amazing people. The next one we have, guys, this is happening right now. If you're following the GWT Corp page, if you're following Ramin, Sanaz, Reza, Sean and Brian, they've been all over social media. You know, they're in Abuja, I hope I've said that right, in Nigeria. You know, they've had an amazing trip. This kicks off, if you've got people in these areas, get them there. This is going to be life-changing. They aren't expecting a few hundred people. They are expecting thousands of people at these tours, guys. So this will take your business to the next level. So big shout out to you guys that are over there at the moment. Love everything you're putting on social media, following your trip. A little bit jealous. Wish we could jump on a plane and be there too. So I know you guys are going to rock it, and everyone's just so excited. And guys, the 2016 convention, so Sarah mentioned this briefly as well. This is the 10th annual convention. This is going to be massive. This is a massive celebration. And, you know, when we were in Canada earlier this year, you know, Lior said to Tanya and I, I'm not going to wait until the 20th anniversary to be there. I'm going to be at the 10th. And he strongly suggested that we did the same. And, you know, as soon as the tickets were released, we got them. We're getting on a plane. We're heading there. You know, this is the event to be at, guys. It's going to be massive. If you want to know more information, then get in touch with corporate, ask them I5, but get your tickets, book your flights, book your accommodation, and we'll see you there. And just touching on this, so I just throw this in each webinar. If you haven't done your GWT story, I highly suggest getting onto this. This will help you build your business as well. It's a great tool. It actually helps you to start to get to understand why you're in this business. You know, why GWT? What's it doing for you? I know when I did my GWT story, I actually had tears. So, you know, I know that I'm in the right business, I'm in the right place. You know, amazing, incredible leaders like Sarah tonight running us through Diamond Advantage. We've got, you know, so many incredible people to help us and mentor us and help us on this journey, guys. So share your story with everyone, even when you don't think you have one. Everyone's got one. There's a reason you started. And dig deep. You know, your why is exactly why you're building this business, and maybe that'll help you choose whether you should be Diamond or not, if you're still not convinced after tonight's webinar. So that's all from us tonight, guys. Just double check if there's any more questions. Nope, perfect. So sending love from Australia. Shout out to Tanya again. I know you're listening. We miss you. Can't wait to hear your voice back on these webinars before we finish up for the month of November. Thanks again, Sarah, and to the billion, guys. Talk to you soon.